glad you are here. Welcome to Enki, Tales from the Past. I am Prince Hu, rightful heir and son of Anu. You may call me Enlil. I represent the highest power of the Anunnaki. Today the story is about to turn, and I am glad you are there to witness my victory and overwhelming resolve. Sure, this is a narrative podcast, but who's to say that is not the real history of your pitiful planet? I don't really care what we will encounter or face on this part of the galaxy. I've fought and dominated over every single enemy or antagonist to this date. The planet you call Earth will be no match for my ambitions. Not even the frail Enki and his concubine can deter me. This sure is a unique, engaging sensorial experience turned into a narrative podcast now available by Mário Portela. And in all honesty, you should go visit Enki.show today. This is Enki, Tales from the Past. This narrative podcast is authored by Mário Portela. Finally a day to expose my brother's weakness. I was in no mood to listen to whatever Enki had to say in the assembly. I arrived at the meeting place early just so I could watch his company's agitation and antipathy intensify and jovially waft around the room like poisonous gas rising from the swamps. But as soon as Enki walked in, my attention was drawn to her. She looked tired and worn, yet still radiated a quiet strength that even I couldn't deny. I noticed the way Enki's eyes softened when he saw her, and for a moment I felt a twinge of envy. But then Lady Damkina and Marduk entered, and the atmosphere changed. The tension in the room grew thicker, and I could feel the weight of accusations hanging over us all. Abgal, representing the mining corps, only added fuel to the fire, and it was clear that this meeting was not going to be easy. I was happy, like a kid with a new toy. It was sight-worthy of being recorded. The council meeting commenced with a tension-filled atmosphere, amplified by the remote presence of Anu himself. As accusations hung heavy in the air, I wasted no time in undermining Enki's operations and casting doubt upon his loyalty. The rumors of his treacherous assistance to the Igigi served as my opening salvo. Enki's attempt at denial did not faze me. I knew he was lying, and his feeble protestations only fueled my suspicion. His gaze momentarily flickered towards Enki, betraying a connection that was not lost on me. I sneered, knowing he was lying through his teeth. Your actions suggest otherwise, Enki. Your corporation has been seen providing resources to the Igigi and even aiding them in their attempts to evade our surveillance. Enki's hands clenched, and I could see the anger flickering in his eyes. But he remained silent, his fingers tapping against the armrest of his chair in a steady rhythm. I could sense his frustration. I turned to Anu, our father and the ultimate authority in this council, hoping to elicit his support. Father, I beseech you to see through his lies. Enki's actions jeopardize our mission and undermine the stability of Nibiru. His treasonous acts cannot be ignored. I awaited Anu's response, knowing that his judgment would shape the future of our family, our mission, and the fate of Enki. The tension in the room was palpable, and I relished the moment, poised to seize control and ensure that my authority prevailed. Lady Damkina spoke up then, her voice cutting through the tension in the room.
Why are we discussing menial matters when we have Nibiruans revolting and promising to go on strike for excess work? What are you all going to do then? Banish them too? Bring more Nibiruans? Are we not here to save our home planet? Anu, Grand Architect, I bid you to solve this issue as soon as possible, or this brothers' quarrel will only bring more hardship to our own kind and our dying planet.
Kina's words sliced through the charged atmosphere, her intention to fuel the strife evident. However, beneath her sly demeanor, she raised a valid point. The threat of Nibiruans revolting and going on strike for excessive work loomed over us. It was a matter that required immediate attention if we were to ensure the success of our mission and the salvation of our home planet. Her words struck a nerve, and I could sense the restlessness among the council members. I turned my attention to Anu, the Grand Architect, hoping to witness a firm and decisive response from our esteemed father. Anu, I interjected, my voice edged with urgency. Lady Damkina is correct. The threats to our mission and the stability of Nibiru are mounting. We must address the concerns of our fellow Nibiruans and seek a resolution that ensures their loyalty and commitment to our cause. I locked eyes with Enki, daring him to challenge my assertion. The time for internal discord is over. I shall let Enki's treason rest. Our focus must be unwavering, fixed on the salvation of our home planet. We cannot afford further distractions or dissension within our ranks. I am one for justice, but never one to harm our own. The weight of responsibility rested upon Anu's shoulders as he absorbed the gravity of the situation and evaluated Abgal's reports. The council chamber fell into an expectant silence, awaiting his wisdom and guidance. It was a memorable moment. I just regret I couldn't bring up my plans on marrying Ninki as soon as possible. Oh, it will be like giving the final stab on my brother's back. Anu, our corporation father, spoke up then, his voice booming and commanding.
Lady Damkina is right. Adults should behave as adults. The quarrel of little kids is of no concern to me. We must focus on finding a solution to the Nibiruans' grievances and ensure that they are not forced to work under such extreme conditions. Enki, you will provide a plan to alleviate their workload, or I will be restructuring the hierarchy on your mission.
I could see the frustration on Enki's reaction, but he nodded in acquiescence. You are going down, brother. This is Enki, Tales from the Past. This narrative podcast is authored by Mário Portela.